So you said you had a couple of things you were thinking about.
Yeah, well, one was the competitive one, with my
With your husband?
Yeah,
That poor
riding
fella.
a bike in his slippers because nobody does that ever.
Wow.
And in Flushing, everybody can see everything, so that's awful. But no, so my one story is when you put a class together, in a way that it sequences. Posture should flow, so it feels right when you're starting to open joints, stretch your muscles, start stretching ligaments, detox organs, spinal twists, whatnot. So,
wow.
And all of that, you have to remember that,
Yeah.
that sequence for an hour. So whatever you do on one side, you repeat it on the opposite side and you teach it.
Okay.
So, but where I come from on my end is I'm really bad with direction. So I'm shocked at half the time. I remember the sequencing of flows, but it kind of gets embedded with you. So
Yeah.
when it comes to direction with me, I have a friend that our kids were little at the time, and we're driving and we're going to go to IKEA, right?
Okay.
And IKEA is in what, Canton?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah,
Is that where it's
down
at?
there, Novi-ish area.
Somewhere, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that long to get there.
No.
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, we had to drive 2 cars because we all had kids. Our kids are in car seats, and
And this is pre GPS.
well, no, there is a GPS involved that we apparently can't follow either.
Okay.
I've gotten lost many times with the GPS, but I didn't have OnStar. I like OnStar better, but anyways, so we have this GPS and we're going, and it's like, why aren't we in Canton? Like we've been driving for 2 hours.
Wow.
And we just we'd get turned around, we'd reset the GPS, this can't be that hard to get there.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple more hours that go by. It's I don't even want to go to IKEA anymore.
Right.
And it's why is this, where are we? And we were at the bridge to Canada. I'm not kidding. We drove that far out of the way. So
Wow.
it was pretty bad. So when I go to teach my classes, and people say, well, how do you remember that stuff? I don't know.
I think the repetition for decades, you would think it would be all right. Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of gets embedded in you.
Yeah.
But my sense of direction and how I can teach in a yoga studio is
All right.